$14 trillion of debt.
Well, Congressman Henry Kgns brought the national debt debate to Laredo in search of answers from all his constituents. Pro 8 News reporter Patrick Nelson has our top story tonight.
Mortgage payment.
Congressman Henry Kgns addressed city leaders and members of the community on Tuesday in a town hall meeting designed to find ways to overcome the $14 trillion deficit facing the United States.
I think it's important that I get the input from folks about how we ought to reduce the deficit, because I've had some folks that have said, you know, reduce the deficit, but don't cut education, don't cut out transportation. So the question is, how do we reduce the deficit without affecting the priorities that we have that are so important for our particular area?
Aside from education and transportation, the government is proposing a $210 million cut in funding for food stamps. The proposed cut has South Texas Food Bank representatives concerned.
You know, when you talk about child hunger, Laredo is 47%. Texas ranks #1. You SNAP program, you cut food stamps, that's going to affect those families.
One Laredo man says politicians in Washington, D.C. have too much power. He would like to see more done at the state level.
If Texas has a better health care system than California, people will migrate from California to Texas. If Texas has a more hospitable manufacturing environment than some of the states, people will come here. Have more competition among the 50 states, and a lot less going on in Washington would be a better thing.
While the town hall meeting was focused on how to limit spending, another man's perspective says maybe the United States needs to continue spending their money.
The America that I know is a can-do America that can take care of its people and that can build for the future. And if that means spending money, well, then that's what we're going to do.
After hearing the opinions of some of his constituents, Kgns is set to face the nation's deficit head-on.
So we got to make sure that as we look at the budgets, whether it's in Austin or in Washington, we got to set certain priorities. Otherwise, we're going to be shortchanging the future.
Patrick Nelson, Laredo's Pro 8 News.